Hello, and thank you for joining us here at SayPro. Thank you so much for registering and enrolling for Microsoft Word. Now that you're a student of SayPro, I'm just going to take you through a couple of things to look out for as you've logged into your profile. So simply, the first thing you do is just that you'd log on to www.student.saypro.online. And once the platform opens, you'll be able to see a tab at the top over there, just indicating SayPro. And then it'll be about SayPro, the services that we offer, the form in case you're a first-time user or you're willing to register. And then fourthly, this is the part that would basically, I think at this point, appeal to you, where we're talking about the profile as well as login. So once you've registered or have applied, you'd of course you'd be in a position of your user details by means of a username as well as a password. So you'd simply click here and then you can punch in your credentials. Then it'll log you in, where it opens up a platform of this nature. Over here, you're able to see the student profile, where you're able to see the full details, the full name, as well as the surname, and then it also gives you a bit of a profile about the person who is logged in. And then we also have an option where you can actually add an avatar, picture of yourself, if you'd like. And then just sliding down a bit, you'd see the number of courses that you've enrolled for, the active courses, these are courses that are in progress, of course, and then the number of completed courses. So to date, Clifford has completed 11 courses. He's got 18 courses active and 28 courses have been registered and enrolled for by Clifford. Of course, you'll see all the courses that you've registered for over there. And then on the Finish tab, this is where you're able to see all the courses that you've completed, including their results, as well as the expiry date and end time. You'd also see all the courses that you've passed when you click on that tab there, giving you an indication of all the courses that you've passed. And then you'd also be able to see all the courses that you have failed. In this case, this would basically be the courses that I would have failed, assuming that I have not completed them, or maybe the assessments have not been done correctly and were deemed not yet competent by the facilitator. And then to your further way to the left, like I said, this indication is just for the courses. Of course, it'll give you a number of the courses going down. And then over here, it's a list of the certificates that you've completed. So every course that you've completed, SayPro has been designed to actually generate a certificate for you that you can actually download and scan through a QR code, and basically it'll take you here for verifications. So this is a list of all the certificates that I've done. If I need one of my certificates, I simply click on it and it should be able to open the certificate, and then I can download the certificate if I wish to. So you see, that's normally how your certificate would appear, and of course with an ID number just over there. And then onto the gradebook, which is not necessarily that important to you, but basically here, this is the platform that the instructor, the facilitator uses to actually mark the learners, as well as pull out the student the student results. We normally call it the SOR, which is the statement of results. So upon completion of marking, there would be what we call an SOR that is generated from the system, indicating how much each learner or a client basically got from each of those courses or assessments that they've completed. And then over here, these are the quizzes. We've also got multiple choice questions in some of these courses. Hence, you'd see quizzes. Quizzes are basically those kind of assessments that you complete by means of multiple choice. So it'll basically give you an indication of how many you've completed, how much you've gotten from each, as well as the time spent and the date that you have completed them. And of course, when you're buying courses through SayPro, what you'd also normally do is that you would place an order for a course. So if you want to see a list of all the orders that you've placed through SayPro, you are able to just click on orders. It can give you an indication of when you made an order for such and such a course. Also, if you want to check the status as to whether your course has been approved or not, you'd be checking here. And then over here are, of course, the assignments. These are the set of assessments that you are, of course, required to complete, and it'll also give you an indication as to whether your course has been evaluated or not. And it'll also just basically give you a mark out of that. If the course is out of 10 marks, it'll give you 10 marks, or it'll give you 9 marks or 6 marks, depending on how much you've got based on the facilitator or the instructor's evaluation. And then over here is just settings. If you want to put in your avatar, if you want to change the password, that's just general information. And then lastly, this is the logout platform, where you're able to immediately, once you are done with your learning session for that particular day or for that particular period, you are then able to go back and log out from the system. So this was just basically to give you an indication of where to go and what to look for as you log on to SayPro and access your profile. Thank you so much for joining us, and I look forward to seeing you in some of the other courses. Good luck on your learning journey, and I definitely wish you the best of luck. Thank you.